It is downright stupid to rely on intuition. Which of these lines is longer? While the top one looks longer, they are of course the same length. Your eyes have deceived you. Which of these blue circles is larger? While the right-hand circle appears larger, they are of course the same size. Again, your eyes have deceived you. The fact is, our senses often deceive us. Our senses often convey an incorrect message to our brain. Tonight, go outside and hold your thumb up to the moon. You'll almost certainly find that your thumb appears larger than the moon, which of course it's not. Again, your senses have deceived you. Consider for a moment a consumer living in California on the San Andreas Fault. This consumer is offered a choice of two insurance policies. Policy 1 is a comprehensive general insurance policy offering coverage for all eventualities, including earthquakes. Policy 2 is an earthquake-only policy. Given that both policies are exactly the same price and offer exactly the same coverage for earthquake damage, which one do you think the consumer will prefer? If you said policy 1, then your intuition has deceived you. Studies have consistently found, and for very good reason, that policy 2, earthquake-only insurance, sells better. Consider, if you will, a bunch of students whom are asked to complete a simple domestic task. They have two choices of reward for this task: $30 cash or a slab of beer valued at about $30. Which reward do you think the students will find more appealing? If you said cash, your intuition has deceived you. In several studies, it has been found that, again for very good reason, the slab of beer is the preferred reward. When rebranding Olay in the 1990s, Procter & Gamble tested three price points: $12.99, $15.99 and $18.99. Which of these price points do you think generated the highest unit sales? Well, if you said either $12.99 or $15.99, once again your intuition has deceived you. The fact is, the price point of $18.99 did, for very good reasons again, generate significantly higher sales than either of the two cheaper price points. And of course, it also generated significantly higher margins. These are three examples among many thousands that demonstrate the unreliability of human intuition, even the intuition of marketers and managers. The fact is, like perception, intuition is highly unreliable. Indeed, intuition is most certainly unreliable when used to predict consumer behaviour. Research demonstrates that the optimal return is hard to achieve in the absence of hard data. In the case of Olay, a price point of $12.99 appeals to the intuition of most, while a price point of $15.99 is believable for many, but few would have guessed $18.99 on the basis of intuition. That said, whilst intuition in the absence of data is highly unreliable, research suggests that intuition can be more reliable when applied to interpreting data and developing the strategies that will achieve the optimum return. The fact is, depending upon your life experience, you may well have the intuition needed to interpret data and to develop the relevant strategies, but for a variety of very good reasons, that intuition is highly unreliable in the absence of data. The insights, both human perception and intuition, regularly deceive us. 2, it is folly to rely on intuition to predict consumer behaviour. And 3, intuition may, however, have value in interpreting data and developing strategy. Questions to ponder. Where do business people find the arrogance to think they can accurately predict consumer behaviour? How often have you fallen short of the optimum return because you think you know how consumers will behave? And thirdly, how much better a return might you achieve if your decisions were based on hard data? To find out more, visit www.djohncarlsonesq.com. That's www.djohncarlsonesq.com, or email me, johnc@djohncarlsonesq.com. That's johnc@djohncarlsonesq.com. I'm John Carlson. Thanks for listening.